thirsty. I just needed an alliteration. I don't know what. It's a thankful. Duh. It's a thankful Thursday. Had to go find my glasses. As usual. It's a thankful Thursday. Ooh, I almost couldn't get up. That's that rain. That rain to do it to you every time. I cannot get up. They say that, gotta really do the research on who this day is, but they say that, there's that, never mind. They say that, lights, camera, action. Ding. They say that the reason we sleep so well in the rain, no, I'm not the only one, but the reason that it's such a phenomenon that everyone sleeps so well during the rain is because your enemies aren't after you in the rain, so you can sleep well. There's no animals on the prowl, so the animals can sleep well that are usually predator bait. That's what they say. I can't remember where I first heard that, but it's the truth. How many people out there, you sleep so good during the rain? But yeah, that's just an evolutionary belief that was left over from, right, that's where it was, right, we were studying evolution, that's what it was. It was a leftover ideology from evolution. Nothing moved around in the rain too tough. The rains was serious, so you could sleep well if it was raining. And boy, I do sleep well. Anyway, that could be what we're talking about, but we're not, because we did that at the beginning when we were talking about getting proper rest. So anyway, this is the Winter Wellness Workshop. We are on week 6. There's only one more week left, but I think I'm going to slide an extra one in there for Valentine's Day week. I didn't think about that, so I think I'm going to slide a different one in there for Valentine's Day week, and that won't have anything to do with winter wellness, just talking about love and its different forms and shapes and stuff that it takes in our life. And then we'll go back to the last of the winter workshop, which is talking about spiritual. And so there, I was holding this. Let's put you over there, or let's put you back here with Tupac. And I'm gonna get back over here. All right, we zoom in a little bit. Oh, did it again. Should have zoomed in before I put it on Tupac. Tupac is strong, but he ain't that strong. He's still helping us from beyond the grave. He lost a little strength. All right. So, emotional. That's what this week was about. We're going to wrap this up on Friday, on tomorrow. What was I going to talk about? Tomorrow. I know what I was finna say today, so let me go on and say it. Narcissism seems to be a hot topic all over the internets and in my DMs since I mentioned boundaries. Everyone wants to talk about narcissists in my DMs. And so narcissism is a real thing, but it's like everything, it's such a broad term, and you have to be careful when you want to label people with these things. It's kind of like astrology. People are like, oh, well, that's because I'm a Gemini. Oh, that's because she a Cancer, and da-da-da-da. And it's just like, no, actually, we have the ability to be any of those signs inside the signs at any given moment. Like, I'm probably always a Gemini. I can never make up my mind. I'm always fighting with myself. I think that's what a Gemini is. I can't keep up. I can only keep up with my own because it's for entertainment purposes only. And so I don't delve too deep into those things, and it's just fun to fake fight with people when you have zodiac. But yeah, so you can't get now some people are a strong narcissist, but the first thing you have to realize, especially if you open your mouth to get ready to call somebody a narcissist, is that, are you the one at this moment exhibiting narcissistic tendencies, or trait or symptom or whatever you want to call it? Yeah, because we all have the ability to be a narcissist. But are you like that hardwired narcissist? Now, there are true narcissists. Now, and the only reason, like I said, I mentioned that is because before you get ready to call somebody else a narcissist, check and make sure you're not indeed the one being selfish. Is my baby blanket. Not mine. My youngest son. I made it. It was to help keep my mind and my hands busy when I stopped smoking while I was pregnant. Weed, y'all, not cigarettes. That's gross. But right now, I'm finna tuck it under my knees for support. Okay. So that look good, don't it? 16 years old. 16 years old. That blanket, 16 years old. Finna be 17 years old. That joint look good. I don't know what happened here. That was one piece. Oh, that light, that's a story. Ooh. But that look good. 16 years old. Yup. We're going to have started having granny square parties at the house on Sundays. So if you'd like to join us, hit me in my DM about that. And you can join us for the first one, which is Super Square Sunday, because it's Super Bowl Sunday. All of us forgot and planned a granny square crocheting party. And my friend makes this delicious soup that we all love. So she's going to come and share the recipe with us. And I guess since it's Super Bowl, we're going to throw the Super Bowl on in the back, put it on mute until the commercials and the halftime show come on, because that's all any of my crew interested in. We don't really care about the game. But anyway, we all have the ability to have narcissistic tendencies, so check yourself first before you call somebody a narcissist, and make sure you're just not in a selfish moment. And that's what a narcissist can be. That's your selfish moment, because you're not thinking about anybody but yourself. So we have to be careful when we're so quick to want to throw titles and labels around, especially when sometimes they can stick on you too. So let's not worry about titles and labels and just focus on the actions that you are producing out of your body, because these labels will have you all over the place and then have you mislabeling yourself, and then you're not doing the right work to correct yourself, or mislabeling yourself and turn you into a jerk. But you know, there are true narcissists out there for sure. I was involved with one, and it's a horrible space. It's a really deep seat of self-hate. Is where narcissism extends from. Self-loathing, self-hate, lack of confidence, low self-esteem, and it's just a smoke and mirror show to make you think otherwise with all of that false confidence. And there are different types of narcissism. You might not even recognize the kind that isn't overt, which isn't an actual title of a type of narcissism. An overt narcissist, that's the one where there ain't no doubt about it. They head so big and they make everybody try to feel so little or dumb, and they gaslighting is just their second language. That's the overt narcissist. And sometimes those things are also attached to addictions. That was my problem. Not my problem, but the person I was involved with, who was a super duper narcissist, also had crucial, horrible addiction problems of a kind, which I'm going to talk about later. Maybe I'll talk about it next week. No, maybe I'll wait till one of them domestic abuse months. It was one of them. So anyway, yeah, you can be a narcissist whenever you putting yourself before somebody else. There are the type of narcissists, and an overt narcissist has all of the things. So I was lucky enough to experience all of the things. And this is how I got strung along, because I can't think of, do they call it an emotional narcissist, where they're really good at, don't think a narcissist doesn't know your feelings. They have to know your feelings in order to gaslight you. You know, don't think people who can gaslight are very aware of your feelings. Or this is how they string you along, because they do know your feelings. They do know how they should respond and how you would respond if A, B, and C happen. Oh, okay. So I will have to end on time because I have a meeting at the coffee shop out of my house, and that means I gotta leave. So anyway, so it's really tricky when people can acknowledge your feelings and then turn around and shit on you. That is so confusing. But that is a trait of a narcissist. Is they get you hooked in. They talk about your feelings. Yes, I know this could hurt your feelings. Like, they even acknowledge like what your feelings would be like, and then go left and still F you in the end. So whether it be emotionally, an actual physical thing out in the world, whatever it may be. So those are also tricky parts, because narcissists do pay attention to emotions. That's how they know how to manipulate them. It's like saying, you can't say you don't like, well, people do it all the time. I wasn't able to do that. But I don't say I don't like milk and I never ate milk. I mean, drink milk. I don't even know what to do with it. Drink milk. You know what I'm saying? No, I have drank milk. I do not like it. So that is that is okay. Maybe that wasn't a good analogy, but I forgot what I was talking about because that message threw me off, and I want to get to the coffee shop because I'm so excited to go. It's called Base Community Center. Base Community Cafe. And Paul is amazing. He's a super nice guy. They've been there since 2016, and I believe he said it. I'm so ashamed that I'm just now finding out about it, but then, he did give me a break because I said it to him. I was like, oh my God, you've been here since when? I'm so sorry. I'm just now finding out about it. And he was just like, oh, don't worry about it. We wasn't doing a lot of publicity back in the day, and then COVID. So I appreciate him letting me off the hook of not being able to support this local business that is inside the Bridgeport Arts Center. And it is also an event space, and working on some things to have over there. And it's just a lovely place, great prices. They have vanilla lavender matcha latte. That is so hard to find around the city. And it's right in my hood. I'm so excited. Ooh, I had this egg sandwich. I'm going to have it today. It was so delicious. It was like egg and jardiniere, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? That win right there. Eggs and jardiniere. Oh, on a jalapeno cheddar bagel. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I done forgot what I was talking about. She messed me up with that text. Okay. Narcissists. Yes, they are very much aware. Oh, right. They have to know what your emotions are to dismantle them for their purpose. So it's not like they don't know. And that's the confusing part sometimes on pointing out a narcissist. They will also use their own feelings to get your attention. Oh my gosh, this person, they used to always fake sick, when I didn't feel like being bothered with them, they would all of a sudden, oh, I have a headache. And, or something like, oh, my ankle hurt, oh, my shoulder, because I'm a massage therapist. And so that would at least get me to touch you if I wasn't talking to you. It doesn't matter, oh, I'm sick, oh, my head hurts, oh, whatever. So those are tricks of narcissists, and then you feel all sad and bad for them if you mean, and then you give them what they want, because in the end of the day, all they want is the attention. They don't care how they get it out of you. Okay, they just want all the attention, and they want all the knowledge. They don't care how they make you believe in their knowledge. They don't care how they make you feed them the emotion that they want, that they need. They're like emotional junkies. And they're turning you into whatever fix they need. Ooh, there's another good one. I'm gonna have some good stuff by the end of this program. Next winter's winter wellness workshop is gonna be fire, because I'm gonna actually know what I'm talking about as I ran through it this winter with y'all. So yeah, I don't know what I said, but that was good. I gotta go back and listen to the tape. But it is after 8 o'clock, so I can officially go, and I'm gonna go do that. Because the weather is still getting nice, and it is bright outside, And I just got a wonderful life coming up, and I'm ready to go live it. Oh, woo! Next week, y'all, it's gonna be amazing. I've been holding this for so long, and it might not be as big to y'all as it is to me, but I've been holding it to share it. But I start my new job next week, and it is gonna be fucking fantastic. I'm so excited if you can't tell. And I'll let you know about it next week just to keep you on the line. Right? That's what narcissists do too. They keep you on the line with emotional twine. Because I don't want to say line again, because, fishing line, that's keeping me on the line. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful, thankful, thoughtful Thursday. Think about something to be grateful for today. At least one thing. Well, no, at least two, because you already got one. You should be grateful you woke up. You should be grateful you had some food. You should be grateful you had a roof over your head. You should be grateful you have a job if that's what you want and that's where you at. And you should be grateful that you can look for a job if you don't got one. So I'm already on 5 things you should be grateful for, and I don't know nothing about your life. So those are 5 things. You add some more because you know about your life, and be grateful and thoughtful about somebody else's life today on a Thursday, because I like alliterations.